already get the track mode to Sport 1?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everything set up? You look good there?
Okay.
Nothing on the radio?
Nothing.
All right, let's get this squared away here. Get you back to that in a moment.
Okay.
Getting your radio adjusted, getting it sorted out. We should have radio.
Wrong button there.
Check, check, check. Okay, looks like we're good to go.
All right.
All
Have
right,
fun,
guys.
man.
Okay,
Double
it's
check
recording
your
now?
straps, your seat belts, your
Yes, it
position,
is.
and your
Okay,
climate
and
control.
then he said
You get both
hit
side
stop
windows up.
and then turn the
Yeah,
engine
going
off.
on at the
Yeah, just to
racetrack
make sure
here
it
at
stops
Berst.
recording for sure. Because if it's rolling, if the camera's rolling, and you pop the card out, you'll lose that particular radio.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cool.
Thank
Have fun
you.
with it, man. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, release the parking brakes and follow me. We're going to head over to the racetrack. Okay, guys, get your minds cleared, get your game faces on. We got to be thinking about the racetrack and only the racetrack when we're out here. We're going to get out for the warm-up lap, and we're going to work on shift points on this session. So as we're accelerating out onto the racetrack, start working your way through the gears. Okay, check. And what we're going to do on this main straightaway is the top gear that we're going to hit is going to be fifth gear for the automatic. So I think, Jason, I think you're the only auto we have in this group. Everybody else, we're only getting to fourth gear. So Fred, Frank, Ron, fourth gear is as high as we're going. And then as we're braking and slowing for turn one, doing a downshift down to third gear in the braking zone. And then, Jason, you're doing a downshift to fourth gear. We are going to hit that taller gear once again between the apex cone of turn 2 and the near apex cone, that white cone. So right now, Fred doing upshift, Frank upshift, Ron upshift, and Jason make your upshift. And then as we're braking and slowing for turn 3, we're all going to do a single downshift. So manual drivers, third gear, auto drivers, you're going to be in fourth gear for turn 3. And then we can all stay in the gear that we're in, accelerating towards turn 4. As we're slowing for turn 4, the only person who's going to do a downshift here, auto driver, downshift to third gear. And then on the straightaway between turns 5 and 6, we're all going to hit fourth gear. It's just that the auto is going to hit fourth gear a little bit sooner. As we're slowing here, only the manual drivers downshift to third gear, auto stay in fourth, and that's it. We don't have to worry about shifting again until we hit the front straightaway. Now, Fred, Fred, as we're lining up through the S's here, look to my right through turn 7. Find 8A, and over to your right, there's 8B. To the inside on the left for turn 9. You got a couple more foot there. We got to work on a little more steering input to try and clip those apexes. We want to be able to get those tires all the way up on top of that apex curbing. So you want to be able to follow my car like I'm leaving tracks in the sand or the snow. Alright, gradually slowing here for turn 1. Making that downshift. Looking to the right, giving it that steering input. Just 2 more foot to go and you'll be all over that apex. And then we can start to build the pace up after that. Once we're precise with wheel placement, everything else is going to be easy. So we just got to work on getting to those apexes. That's all it is. And the way we do that is continue to turn the wheel. When you start to turn into the corner, just keep turning that steering wheel. There you go. Just a continuation. Sharper turn 5, continue to turn the wheel. There you go, you get to that apex. Alright, now down to the inside of 6. Balance in. Find the inside to the right. Look for turn 9. Good, look left. Give it the steering input it takes to clip that apex. There's just a couple foot still. We still got to work on hitting the inside of the corner a little better. And when we get to the front straight here, we're getting held up by some traffic. It looks like they're pulling over for us, so this will be good. But we're going to do a driver rotation right now. So Fred over to the middle of the racetrack, and then Frank, I'll get you behind me next. The 3 cars going by, and the guys in the back trying not to use all that exit curbing. So they're the track officials are all over my other radio yelling at me about it. You guys know that you're not supposed to use exit curbing, right? So just keep that in mind. Every time you come out of a corner, you shouldn't be touching the rumble strip. You're only touching that rumble strip at the apex. We have to be able to be in control of these cars. You gotta do 2 stitches out here. If you can't control wheel placement, that's just like letting your tires hit the dirt. So when you're hitting the dirt, you're sliding out, you're wrecking the car. So be in control, be very precise with wheel placement. Straightaway. Good. Now look for 8B up here to the right. Traffic again, so we got to pull over to the right here and wait for this traffic to clear out. We're going to also gather the group up, and anytime there's a gap in the group, guys, don't worry about trying to close the gap in and make a bunch of mistakes. So we'll gather up on the straightaway after we spread out, and then we'll keep getting the groups separated too for the rest of the day. Alright, so those track officials are still letting me know the last 2 cars in the group here are shooting way wide on the exit of 10. If you guys are pushing the limits that much that you're shooting to the outside already, you need to just use a little more brake pressure, get the car settled, and not look corner. You need to look for the next corner. Then you'll see a straightaway. If you're looking at the exit curbing, you're going to unwind the wheel just a little too soon. Okay, Frank, let's try and get a decent lap in here. And look how early we're going to be on the brakes here for turn 3, getting the car settled. Now all we got to do is touch the right side tires on the apex curbing. Side of the turn, and then look for turn 6 out there in the distance. Pick the eyes up. Try not to let those eyes drop down. Target my car. Use me as a bit of a crutch. Okay, we're going to do a driver rotation here. So Frank over to the right side. Looking good. We just got to smoothen out the hands a little bit. And that'll smoothen out the balance there. Ron, you can see you're still shooting way off over the exit curbing. Just sharpen it up a little bit. I'll get you right behind me next, and you'll be able to follow my tracks a little easier. Okay, Ron, we'll continue to build the pace here. So, once again, making sure you're hitting that 4th gear right about where your car is. Now you should be in 4th. Slowing for 3, doing the downshift to 3rd. Now look at the straightaway here towards turn 4. Good, be real smooth with it. Get the car settled. Get the inside of the corner. So you got a lot of extra brake pressure there. A real big brake spike right on entry to the turn. And that could be throwing your balance off a little bit. You know, if you're trying to go fast, you're going to end up going a lot slower. All you got to do is be in control of the car and see where you want it to go. So if you pick your eyes up and you spot those targets, like right in front of my car here, you can see the S. And then we brake here for turn 7. You can see on the inside of the corner right in front of my car. You can see this group in front of us that we're catching up to. Turn the steering wheel more so than leaning your body. Once you start to tilt your head and lean your body like that, you're going to throw your balance off. And these guys are going to be pulling over for us on the front straightaway, so we'll be able to get a pass here. Down the hill to the right, you can see it just out your side window for a moment. And then if you look here to the left here, past turn 4 is turn 5. Okay, look through to the left. Give it the steering input. Try and touch that rumble strip there at 6. Looking good. arc into 8B, and we got to check up a little bit for the last corner. We just got a little bit of traffic here. We'll try and get by these guys on the main straightaway. I see where we're going here. We're going in the right spot. So we're at our turn-in point, and then we're down into the apex. And we'll get a pass and do a driver rotation. So just to the middle of the racetrack, Ron. You guys are going to be pulling over for us, and then you're going to let 3 cars go by. Jason, I'll get you behind me next. Okay, Jason. Hopefully you made it to 5th gear, and you're just going to downshift to 4th gear. You're right down to the inside of the corner here at turn 1. There you go. Keep that maintenance throttle. It does take a little bit of balance with the throttle going through turn 2. So real wide there at turn 3. We just got to give it some more steering input. The corners aren't all the same. They're not all just a little bit of wheel. Tilt your head and lean into it. Keep your head body upright. Turn the steering wheel as much as you need to get next to that apex cone. Pretend this apex cone on the left here is like your mailbox. You're going to reach out and touch that thing. Just another foot to go and you'll be on that apex at turn 6. And it's just more steering input, that's all it is. It doesn't have anything to do with the way your car handled. The Corvette will out-handle the Camaro any day of the week. So all you gotta do is just give it some more steering input and you'll be able to touch that rumble strip. First session in the morning too, we're just getting warmed up with it. So, you know, little minor mistakes happen, don't worry about it too much. Just make the slight adjustment, just a little extra wheel input. Try it. See what it does. See if you lose traction or see if you actually hit the inside of the corner and then you open up your exit. You can actually get a better drive onto the straightaway. Should be really smooth and fluid with all the movement. Left for 5, looking through, I'll see the end of the straightaway, you can see turn 6 out in the distance. With the wheel input and breathe off the throttle, turn the wheel, it'll turn in for 9. Use those pedals to help transfer weight. Alright. What we're going to do right now is we're just going to kick the pace down and begin a cool down lap. So we are going to begin a cool down lap right now, guys. It's looking pretty good. We got to work on a couple things here. On this cool down lap, let's be very, very precise with wheel placement. So edge to edge, everybody should have a nice perfect line. At a reduced pace like this, we should all be absolutely perfect with the steering input. So let's try and hit every single one of these apexes here. guys in front of us actually needed an extra lap, so we're going to get an addition. We're going to get one more lap in here. So we get a little bonus lap here. Let's get one extra lap in, guys. We passed those other groups a couple times, so we'll just stay out instead of pull it right in the pit. Get another chance here to work on the line, work on the visuals, work on the targeting, and work on being smooth and precise with everything that you're doing. Okay, we'll put the left turn signals on here when we exit turn 7. Good stuff, guys. And then we'll get the speeds dropped down onto the paddock. You'll head back over to the building. So this is the exit route we're going to take today. Yesterday we went around the other side of the building. But this is the normal route we take for these.